Hello, everyone. It's me, Ivan, and today we are going to talk about Smart Portfolio again. And today, this webinar is for Spanish and English-speaking audience. And our main speaker today, who will tell us about his experience of use of Smart Portfolio and how he uses this tool, is Mauricio Gallego. I'd like him to tell you in his language about this product, the results they have, how he uses, and then we, together with him, will answer the questions you may have. And of course, we will share some good news. And we are all expecting Merry Christmas and New Year coming, in particular after the good news we received 2 days ago at our festive webinar. Mauricio, are you with us? Let's wait, and meanwhile, put down in the chat box which country you are from. There is no Arabic language provided. Allow me to participate today. I'm from Colombia, as you know. I will activate my video and we will continue. And I'd like to ask, who will change the slides? Me or you will help me, Ivan? As far as I understand, interpreters have the slides. You simply tell me next slide and the admins will change them. Okay, so admins will help us. Mauricio is on his way and sometimes he may disappear. I'm a professional trader for over 10 years. My name is Mauricio Gallego and I've been managing assets and on the financial market for a number of years. Okay, I'm back. My name is Mauricio Gallego. I will start it again, and I'm a professional trader for over 10 years. And throughout my professional life, I've been in this industry of gold mining and coal mining, as well as crude oil mining. And over the last 10 years, I have been managing assets, financial assets, and I managed different assets of different groups in the market. And at present, I'm doing this. I manage assets, capital, and in addition to other things, over the last 5 years, I've been active on crypto market. And this is what I do. I am a trader on the traditional market, stock market, and over the last years, a couple of years, I've been working a lot on the international level. So next slide, please. Next one. And here, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the blockchain technology and crypto sector. In 2008, 2009, when the first cryptocurrency called Bitcoin was created, I believe many of you know this name, Satoshi Nakamoto. So this is when this great world was born, the digital world, not the. So this world includes cryptocurrencies, and most users know some other coins, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these are two most popular coins on the market, but they are only a small part of this huge crypto system, because as you know, there are a lot of actors who today manage crypto world and currencies. And we talk about decentralized finance system, different exchanges, economic groups that devote their efforts to the production of and today to the production of cryptocurrencies. And there is the world of trading. This is exchange between one cryptocurrency and the other one. And this is the world which is growing, and it is combined with the technology which we call blockchain. And this is a chain of blocks, and this is the technology which was generated to stay here forever, because this is not the technology needed in speculation world, but this is needed in financial sector, and it helps us a lot to support industry and sectors at international level. And it's not by chance that many companies at the international level have been using this technology. And this is how we use it. In Colombia, this is the country where I live. The government uses blockchain to make its operations transparent. Everything transparent, what we see at the governmental level. And many people start using blockchain, this open key, to control the production processes. And I think it's something incredible, and we all must learn more what this tool is about, because we must understand what crypto conversion is, and this is and conversion of crypto coin. This is not the coin we may get the bonus, but we may work at the international level. Apologies, I will stay for 1 minute. So we have smart contracts as well, those contracts which are very important. And these contracts are called smart contracts. And you see, Mauricio is not at home, and his internet connection is very bad. So Mauricio is on his way, and there is someone in the background. He doesn't have a microphone now. Maybe he turned it off with some purpose. So he was kicked out. Okay, meanwhile, we are waiting for Mauricio. I will continue. I believe that I did not prepare him properly for his very important task. Afterwards, I will direct and guide him what is needed. Okay, as you see today, cryptocurrency market is represented by very diverse technologies, and it looks like the market of shares, different shares, and there are different cryptocurrencies manifested by tokens. So I want Mauricio to tell us all this in his language. Look, the stock market and crypto market are very similar. And if you look at all the cryptocurrencies together, there are over 15,000 cryptocurrencies today, those well known. And the first 100 cryptocurrencies dominate on the market. And they include companies, mining pools, and different actors on the market Mauricio told about, including smart contracts. They are all linked with different blockchains, coins, and tokens. And if you present it as one huge pie, it will look like this one. 42% is the share of Bitcoin, 18% is a share of Ethereum, and another top 100, that is the 35%, and the remaining, their share on the market is only 5%. Ask a question. In this quickly moving world, quickly changing world, you see how it changes fast. A few years ago, country after country closes for lockdown. Some businesses grow, other businesses decline. Next slide, please. And here, in this complicated and challenging world, how to be in the top, how to be in the trend, how to understand that you have the best. And Smart Portfolio actually helps you do it in the context of actively developing market of crypto industry at large. Smart Portfolio is designed to be in top. So this is an automatic work on the lead Binance exchange, and at present the second exchange, Huobi, is active, and it will be quite relevant for the US citizens as they may buy this product already and work on Huobi, and you can many people do not entrust their cryptocurrencies to managing companies, or many people find it difficult to keep a lot of seed phrases and wallets, and many people entrust this to large players like Binance or Huobi. So we all have our bank accounts, keep them in banks. We use bank services, and the larger the bank is, the better it is. And the Smart Portfolio creates an ideally balanced portfolio on Binance Why there? Because this is where new tokens come up. There is high liquidity. There are traders who actively top up and withdraw, and this is where the money is. This is like the trading hub for all the assets, and this is where the price for this or that asset is shaped. Smart portfolio, out of all this myriad of ingredients, bunch of ingredients, creates the balanced portfolio. And it does not simply buy some tokens upon the desire of its holder, but the smart portfolio analyzes the market as is. What is most relevant today? Please put down in the chat which tokens do you know in addition to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Give me some other names. So, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some stable coins, Tether, USDT. So, which other coins, cryptocurrencies do you know? And please give me these names in the chat boxes. XRP, BNB. Any other examples of these tokens? Litecoins, CNB. Yes, I see that some of you know different tokens, but the question is, when did you learn about them? Cardano. But when did you learn about them? And when did they emerge? When did they take their place on the market? So there was the first day on the market for all of them. Then they became more and more popular, and then they were recognized by the market. And what does the smart portfolio do? It creates for you an ideally balanced portfolio of top cryptocurrencies that are in the top today, here and now. And it's clear that there are a lot of tokens on the market, and we don't know which of them will be in top 100 tomorrow or 1 year after or 5 years after. I cannot even be certain that Bitcoin will be in the lead forever. Yes, it will be important, but whether it will be the leader, no one knows. And the task of the smart portfolio is that you are always in the most efficient state, relevant state, that your portfolio is most balanced at any time, at any moment of time. When Mauricio is here, please let me know. Let's move on.
Well, smart portfolio doesn't do trading. Yes, let's go to the next slide. So smart portfolio is not about trading. Its task is to put together a portfolio of cryptocurrencies. So people look at the result of the smart portfolio and they do not always understand where the profit comes from and how to see it. How is it expressed? By buying a smart portfolio, you buy a service that saves your time on analysis, on the purchase and balancing of crypto. So this service does not yield an income as such or per se. It's the market that gives you a profit. So if the cryptocurrency market is developing, then the total value of your crypto portfolio will increase as well. So numbers will increase. Why? Because the assets that constitute your crypto portfolio are growing. Tokens are growing, and therefore your portfolio's value is growing as well. But if most cryptocurrencies in your portfolio will be falling, then the value of your portfolio will be falling as well. But again, you lose when you cash out, because if you wait it out, you can wait until the value goes back up. And another thing is that you need to be sure that your portfolio is balanced, because there might be a situation in the market where crypto goes up and down. It's in the green or red territory. What matters is that your portfolio is relevant, is up to date. So who can tell me what's going to be the top 10 cryptocurrencies in 5 months? I don't think there is anyone able to do that. What kind of coins will be in the top 10 or top anything in 3-5 months? Nobody knows whether the market value will be high or low. What we know is that it's going to fluctuate, but in the long run, we all understand that there will be growth in the cryptocurrency market. So tell me if you think that in the next 3 to 5 years, the cryptocurrency market will grow in its value and the coins will be definitely more expensive. Give me a 10 in the chat if you think so, and especially if you understand why crypto currencies and blockchain industries will be part of everyone's home in 3-5 years. So we have 10s in the Russian room, and I'm sure there are 10s in other rooms as well. So what we do is we invest in something that will yield a profit sometime from now, not exactly tomorrow. So this is a medium to long-term instrument that will allow you to skim the cream from the future portfolio, from the future assets. And then if crypto and blockchain comes to every home, then the smart portfolio will allow you to be the owner of the top cryptocurrencies and the assets that will be everyone's news in half a year, 1 year, 2, 5 years. Doesn't matter. When you hear about a new token or a new project, chances are like 99% probability is that you're going to have that token in your portfolio. You will already have it in your portfolio, and it will make it there way sooner than you even hear about it, earlier than you even hear about it, because we'll know only about tokens that are in everyone's ears. But there are tokens that nobody heard about. They never showed their true performance, but they already are worth something. And if anyone can tell me like a couple of tokens, the name the tokens that are in the top 70 or ranks 70th, 80th, who can tell me off the top of their head what kind of token is on the 75th place or 80th place? I don't think you will be able to do that, but I know that probably it's there that the most with the biggest potential coins are that can yield the biggest result in the future. And I know that the smart portfolio has bought it for me. I don't know whether they will take off or not, but I know that I have them. And by using the smart portfolio, I already saw many than one times that I hear about some news about the token, and then I check my portfolio and it's there because it's already in the top 100. Let's go to the, oh, wait, let's linger on this one. So look, the license costs $1,200 a year. There is a light license, or as we call it, license prime. It costs $740 a year. So the difference is that the license for $740 allows you to have top 30 coins with the 21-day balancing, whereas the full license, the extended one, allow you to go for top 50, top 100 licenses, which I recommend and which I specifically use. And you can set up a more flexible balancing of your portfolio. which is 17 or 7, 14, 21 days. And also you can remove some of the tokens from your portfolio if you, for some reason, don't like them. So the minimum amount to work with this instrument is $3,200, you see? Or better, it's the top 100 that costs you 3,200, whereas the minimum entry is 1,800. It's a 1,200 day license plus 600 or more you deposit on your Binance, and then you can see that the light version will allow you to buy everything for $1,340. And then what you do is you simply top up your Binance account, and then the smart portfolio will use that money, and then eventually crypto will grow and the value of your portfolio will grow as well. So, and here you can see the screenshot from a real life account. That's what happened on the 16th of June 2021. So as you can see, there was a fallback or a drawback in the chart. You see, there was a period when the crypto went down, the client purchased the service, and the crypto went south, and the value was negative. But nevertheless, the partner made a good profit by investing 6,591 plus the $1,200 as the license fee. And then as of the 4th of September, that person's capital on Binance equaled $9,676, which is almost 8.5% per month of capital gains. And it's not because smart portfolio traded and that person earned money. No, that person knew that sooner or later the cryptocurrency market will bounce back. And that person simply waited out and knew when to take profit. So he waited out the decrease trend and then took profit when there was a growing trend. And if that person, I don't know what's happened with this account further on, but I'm sure there must be some good capital gains. Also, I personally did some math, and I saw that you could just invest in Bitcoin. Some people might say, yeah, why not buy Bitcoin and keep it? Yes, you could, but it won't be as profitable as investing through the smart portfolio, because altcoins have a better growth potential than Bitcoin. And if you use smart portfolio, Bitcoin will be included there as well, but only a part of that portfolio will be Bitcoin. The rest will be allocated across other tokens. Let's go to the next slide, please. So here's another set of examples from the real life accounts. I saw examples where more than 1 million are managed by a smart portfolio. People are putting $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. Those who know how this instrument works. And now imagine that you put $2,000 on Binance account, and the cryptocurrency industry grows by 10%. So your income would be $200. And if a person deposits not $2,000, but $20,000, and the market grows by 10%. So tell me how much money, what is the capital gain of your portfolio will have if you deposited $20,000 and the market grew by 10%. So what's your portfolio is going to grow by? Someone said $2,000. Correct. 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. And now imagine, what if a person deposited $200,000 and the market grows in the same way for everyone. So there is a cryptocurrency market and none of us can affect the Bitcoin price. we are being common holders and investors, we cannot really influence the market or the Bitcoin price. But we can use that situation to our advantage. So the first thing you need to do is to cover as much market as possible, which Smart Portfolio allows you to do. Also, our task is to keep track of the portfolio, to monitor it. And Smart Portfolio does that for you automatically. Every week, it can check whether the current portfolio matches the market. And if not, they will sell one token and buy another one, in order for your portfolio to always reflect the current market situation. Plus, you always have liquid assets. You can cash in anytime you want, if you want to. And then ask yourself a question. If you deposit on the Binance account, I don't know, $5,000, and the cryptocurrency industry goes down, and now you have $4,000 value. For example, you bought Bitcoin worth 5,000, and now your portfolio costs 4,000. Will you sell your portfolio in this situation? Give me the answer in the chat. If the Bitcoin value decreased, are you gonna buy, or are you gonna sell it? Of course not. It would be silly to sell Bitcoin because it became cheaper. So it's the only question of your patience and your wisdom and your long-term strategy. So imagine your Bitcoin portfolio grew by, like, you put 5,000 and it increased to 6,000. Are you gonna sell it? So are you going to sell it? Well, you could sell the difference, the surplus. Well, you might keep it if you want to, that the Bitcoin will go higher and higher. And it's, again, up to you. So there was a question in the chat, like, why all the accounts on the screenshot have a positive balance, but on my personal account, it's negative balance for more than 3 months. Well, thing is that those accounts on the screenshots were opened earlier. So every time people open their accounts. So it's not about what you see on this screenshot. Everyone will have their own situation. But those particular screenshots tell you that in different periods of time, people can have different performance. Why? Because it is all about timings, when people deposited money and how much. Because you might catch the trend, you might not catch the trend. And in this case, you just have to wait until the crypto market bounces back. Just take a look how much Bitcoin cost when you started investing and how much it costs right now. Did it grow in those 3 months or not? If you go to the market, you'll see that for the last several months, Bitcoin price was decreasing. So it is logical to assume that other altcoins have been decreasing as well. If you agree, give me a plus in the chat. That altcoins follow the trend, but before it cost like 40,000, right now it costs around 48, 45,000. I remember the lowest price that I remember was $3,500. It was in 2000, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. I remember I bought Bitcoin. And if you started using this instrument in the past, you would have made more money because Bitcoin costs less. But if you wait, then the Bitcoin will go back to 200, 300, maybe a million one day. So this was a question from the Spanish chat. So it's not about how much your current personal balance is. The question is whether your portfolio is balanced right now. Even if it's negative, it still should be balanced. Whether you have the relevant tokens, up-to-date tokens in your portfolio. Because if you're keeping let's say, outdated tokens and you don't rebalance your portfolio, then you need to check your settings. Maybe something isn't working right. But if you have a top 100 cryptocurrencies and their overall value decreased, then of course you will have a negative performance, but also you will have a positive one when cryptos go back up. The question is, will you be patient enough to wait for the cryptocurrency market to go back up? So they say that the balancing is 21 days. Well, put it to 7 days, and then you will have more relevant tokens in your portfolio. Also, it is important to understand, well, for example, the person who asked this question, just tell me, in 3-5 years, will Bitcoin cost more? So that person who asked the question, in your opinion, do you know why? Can you give some arguments that Bitcoin will cost more? When I say Bitcoin, of course, I mean the entire cryptocurrency market, because Bitcoin kind of represents the entire crypto market. So that person who asked us a question from the Spanish chat, do you know why Bitcoin is going to cost more? Well, I guess most of the people here fully realize that sooner or later there will be growth, and it is now to enter the market. It's the best time. The cheaper the cryptocurrency costs right now, the more expensive it is going to cost in the future. So if you see that the Bitcoin price is going down, you should hurry up and buy more. And tell me in the chat if you agree that we should buy more Bitcoin, more crypto when it's cheap. Give me a plus in the chat if you're going to buy Bitcoin when it's going to be on the decrease. Of course, that's the correct answer, and this is the correct strategy. The lower the cost of the cryptocurrency, the more profitable it is to stock up on Bitcoin. Smart portfolio is a medium long-term strategy instrument. You're not going to receive your profits here and now, but you're going to receive super profits when the cryptocurrency market develops. And this cheaper you buy them now, the more profitable it will be for you tomorrow, metaphorically tomorrow. But yes, even tomorrow everything can change, and Bitcoin together with all the cryptos can do a U-turn, 180-degree turn, and then go to like $500,000. And in a couple of years, it can cost $1 million. And then imagine you yourself telling your friends that, look, I was lucky to buy Bitcoin at $48,000. So I tell people that I bought Bitcoin at $3,500. That's the lowest price I bought Bitcoin for. And honestly, I don't think anyone will see a similar price right now. I don't ever think Bitcoin will go that low anymore. Probably the price that you see today is the last time you see it as low, so low. $10,000, I don't think it will go back to that threshold anymore. So what I would do right now, of course, I wouldn't sell my apartment for that. I wouldn't take a loan, but I would focus as much as possible on piling up with Bitcoin or cryptocurrency assets, stocking up on them right now, because probably after the new year, there will be a global growth. Sooner or later, all the crises will be over and there will be growth again. So let's go to the next slide. And here's another couple of examples from our partners. Again, for the person from the Spanish chat who said their performance was only negative, look, those charts clearly show that someone experienced decreases as well. Someone entered later, someone entered sooner, and there is a special spreadsheet that helps you calculate your investments. This is the spreadsheet that I personally developed that show you what kind of monthly capital gains you're gonna have. Your task is to buy, for example, the smart portfolio for 1,200. You deposit like $2,411, and then you add some more, like you see in this case it's $115. And you see, late September, early October, they purchased the product. 1 month later, they made another investment contribution of $115 as a deposit on their Binance account. And by putting $100 each month, you can accumulate and put together quite a good cryptocurrency portfolio. So who would like to have a cryptocurrency portfolio in the amount of $10,000, $20,000 in 1 year? So if you're interested to having one, give me a 5 in the chat. If in 1 year you would like to have your cryptocurrency portfolio worth $5,000 to $10,000 or $20,000. And how can you do that if you don't even know what kind of tokens will be in the top in 1 year? Who can tell me? Well, I don't think anyone will. And that's the task addressed by Smart Portfolio. It allows you, buy more while the cryptocurrency is on the fall, and you will be saving up the top of the top cryptocurrencies. Let's go to the next slide, please. Only action gets results. So what needs to be done for you to join the cryptocurrency industry with the best value? Of course, there are lots of pyramids and hypes in the market, and there are lots of scamming, schemes and low quality investments. It's not even about scam. Very often it's low quality. People didn't get ready enough, or they don't know what they're doing. They're just creating tokens for the sake of having tokens without having anything to back it up. And of course, on a market like that, it's very difficult to know the ropes and to know your way around. And the best way to create your cryptocurrency portfolio is to dive deep and give yourself all of yourself to learning the whole system or situation, or you use an instrument that will help you balance everything and minimize the risks instead of you. So what we're doing, first, we're creating a Binance account, one of the biggest exchanges, or Huobi as of today. Today, I had a partner who literally in 15-20 minutes created an account, went through the verification, topped up their wallet, not without any problems. You can use any bank card and you can withdraw money to any card. What matters is that the source of your money is legitimate. Then you register in any EvoReach back office, and then you top up your CRU back office. And then you buy the Smart Portfolio in the back office, and you just connect your API keys from the exchange. The main money will stay on your account on the exchange. Smart Portfolio will just balance your portfolio with different top crypto coins. So in your back office, there are links to the webinars, to the guidelines, spreadsheets. All the instruments are there for you to familiarize with them yourselves and to show it to your partners, to tell them about it. You can give them all the instructions and guidelines. You see, it says Smart Portfolio Profitability Table. So we did everything for you to start making money from the cryptocurrency industry and do it in a safe way, safe environment. For you to be making good money. And this instrument works and works without fail. Well, sometimes there might be some technical glitches, but within a certain error margin, someone couldn't connect and other things. Everything is quickly addressed. But in 95% of cases, everything works like a Swiss clock. Let's go to the next slide. The market will go up and down. Always there will be fluctuations, but you need to understand that if you are stocking up on capital, on crypto, you should keep in mind 3 different stages. You create and pile up, The second is when you multiply, and the third one is you preserve and multiply. Well, in the first phase, you can take risks, but then at the second stage, you don't want to risk, but sometimes you can. And at stage 3, you don't want to risk at all when you have millions. So when you are in the first stage, you can buy more when the cryptocurrency goes down. So there are main three strategies. When the market goes down, you either wait it out, or you can sell everything and buy more at a lower price, but it is very risky. What if it goes back up again? And the third strategy is the strategy for long-term saving strategy while you're waiting for the growth. So you can buy and sell. So look, when a person, the lower it goes, and if the person buys, you see, it goes even further and the person buys again. And let's go to the next slide and see, just look. And if a person buys and buys and saves up, the market starts growing eventually. Elena Prihodko asked a question that the Belarusian nationals cannot register on Binance. I agree, but you can register on Huobi exchange and you can purchase the product and connect it to Huobi. But Huobi supports only top 50. It doesn't have top 100. And I personally use top 50 on Huobi exchange. Next slide.
So this is the previous one, this one. Okay, questions and answers. The market is crashing and Smart Portfolio writes down that on the wallet there should be more than 2,000. I cannot add more. It's not a problem. If you topped up 2,000 and there is a decline and there is an error that money is not enough, it's not a problem. Why? Because your tokens are on Binance and no one trades in them. Smart Portfolio could not rebalance. You may simply wait for the cryptocurrency market to go up, and any moment you may top up more. As soon as you have money, you may top up more. And in case the market gets down, so it is more beneficial. For instance, Bitcoin reduces in price. It used to cost 50,000, then 45,000 or 40,000. Smart Portfolio writes down that not money, so there is not enough money, but the number of tokens didn't stop. The price of these currencies changed, and Smart Portfolio simply doesn't have enough capacity to turn. For instance, if there are 2-lane road, you cannot turn back at once. You will need to go forwards, backwards, and then you may turn back and turn around. And you may select top 30 or top 50, not top 100. For top 30, 600 is to be topped up, top 50, 1,500. And if you shift from top 100 strategy to top 50, then Smart Portfolio will work, but it will keep top 50. So you may not get the highest benefit, but you will have the balanced portfolio or top 50 currencies. But afterwards, when the market grows, you may again shift back to the top 100. Hopefully I answered your question. 7:14, 21:30. Which period to choose? The rebalancing period to choose? Well, there are two ways to do. I use 7-day rebalancing because the market changes abruptly, but you may set up 14 day rebalancing because you may get your salary paid twice a month. And if you use the rules of the private investor, the first commandment is about setting aside 10%. And if from each salary you invest a part of this saving, then you'd better set up 14-day rebalancing because you top up and the system will automatically rebalance it. After the top up, 1 or 2 days after, this product will do rebalancing. But I personally use 7-day rebalancing and believe it is most efficient, at least in this context, while the market is too volatile. Do we have any further questions? I heard there will be Christmas gifts to investors on the 24th of December. Is that true or false? So it was at the summary webinar. Smart Portfolio does not provide for any gifts. The only gift is the crypto market. If tomorrow is start growing, then everyone who bought this product today will see a surplus. And my global vision of the crypto industry and its development, I am 100% certain that it will grow. And it will grow and it will develop. And different tokens will get more expensive. Smart Portfolio today for me is the basic tool to invest in crypto world. If tomorrow a person comes and says, I have money, I'd like to invest in crypto industry. First of all, I will propose him to buy Smart Portfolio. Why? Because I'm 100% sure that sooner or later he will earn money. And you know that many people are doubtful about our token, our blockchain service, and there are a lot of negative feedbacks in the chat. But I will share my humble view and will be honest to such a person, that our blockchain may show a great result. It is very promising, and I know why. And I literally every day buys on the exchange. And while CRU token is very low in price, I buy more and more. And I try to buy more and more. And in case a person comes and says, I have money and I would like to invest in cryptocurrency, I will tell him or her, first of all, buy Smart Portfolio, as you will cover or buy top cryptocurrencies. And another small part to invest in CRU token buying on our exchange. And I'm more than certain that when the crypto industry develops, our token will catch up, will keep up. And for instance, if you invest 5,000 to Smart Portfolio and earn 7,000 or 10,000, and he will say, thank you, Ivan, quite likely I will be able to offer to him to buy World CRU token and CRU tokens. And by the way, today I opened a legal account on Global UNTB. And today I got verified and have my business account available on Global UNTB. I have an individual account and business account. and I may do business with global unit pay, and I see how our ecosystem changes, and I understand that blockchain technologies and our tokens will be sooner or later will be in demand, and I understand that our token can be in top 100. So this is the matter of time and the matter of consciousness of our partners. If our partners, thanks to smart portfolio, earns good money, and I'm sure they can do it, they will be able to invest this profit into the buying of CRU, and their increase in price is still in future. The highest increase is in future. And I will not be surprised if in some months after, Bitcoin price will be $100,000 and CRU price will be several US. It may cost $1-2 in another few or 6 months. I don't know that it will be a reality, but I don't know when exactly. Okay. There is a good question. If, as of the end of the year, we are in minus, so do we need to buy the license? You know, in 2017-18, the price of Bitcoin was 20,000. And 1 year after, its price was, I will give you the exact figure. In 2017 to 2018, new year, the price of Bitcoin was almost $20,000. Whereas in 2018 to 2019, it was approximately about $4,000. 1 year after, in 2017-2018, its price was 20,000, whereas 1 year in 1 year shop, it was about 4,000. And now I have a question to you, Gulnara. No, to Vladimir Shitko. And in case there is no surplus, do we need to buy a license? So look, so the price was 20,000. 1 year after, it was 3,500. So, and was it worth it buying Bitcoin? You didn't earn anything, actually. You were at a loss, but was it worth it? Do you understand that 1 year after, and by the way, I will give you an interesting story. In 2020, I had a bet with one person when the price was 3,500. So we had a bet that the price of Bitcoin will exceed 10,000. I lost it, but because my bet was it will exceed 10,000, but in 2019-2020, on the 31st of December 2019, that the price will exceed 10,000. But most importantly, that in September, it exceeded 10,000, but then in December, it lowered down. And I lost 1 bottle of cognac. But now, when the price is over 45,000, am I disappointed? No, I'm not. Vladimir writes down, it's worth buying. because smart portfolio will allow you not to have Bitcoin only, but top cryptocurrencies. You don't know which currencies will be in the top. Your portfolio will cost cheaper, but which coins, which tokens will it have? Because you bought them independently or because of the situation of the industry. If smart portfolio is in decline, quite unlikely that other assets will show a surplus because the portfolio is a reflection of the entire market. So there is a feedback that after that you drank that bottle of cognac together. But at that time, actually, it exceeded $10,000. Okay. And the final question, if there is any. On Binance account, your limit is in accordance with the limit of your verification. As far as I know, for individuals, the limit is quite high. You may top up as much as several millions dollars. Why? Because people on Binance could become millionaires or billionaires overnight simply because they keep cryptocurrencies there, and in a year, 2 years, the assets may skyrocket many times. When is the closed webinar? Please read and follow the news in the back office. There will be the news shared. And actually, I am an investor like you are. I want you to understand, 1 year ago, I was an investor like you are. And taking a training in the Academy of Private Investor, I studied a lot and I found a great tool. I came to Andrei Havratov and told me, there is a great tool. Can we use it for our partners? And Andrei said, if you want to offer this product to our partners, you must take the responsibility for this. 1 year ago, I was an investor like you all are. And I can tell you that you may become responsible and not become a leader, but take a training from the Academy of Private Investor, find a high quality instrument and all those things that will help our community, our blockchain, our payment system, as we have a ready-made ecosystem, which actually covers, almost satisfies all the needs. We have the exchange payment system, physical cards that are available globally.
We have cryptocurrency services that allow you to create an ideal cryptocurrency portfolio. We have training that allows you to invest not only in crypto, but in stock markets, real estate markets, and many other markets too. And I just don't understand people who sell their CRU tokens. It's beyond my understanding. Okay, guys, I guess I would like to thank you all, and let's thank our interpreters as well. Let's put a 5 in the chat, which will symbolize our applause to them. Thanks. And let's put a 10 in the chat to Mauricio. He started well, and let's hope the next time will be better. And I think it will happen after the new year. I think we can plan it for the 10th next year, January. We will have a webinar for the Spanish and English speaking audience. It will be North and South Americas. We will have those, let's say, territory-based webinars And I would like you to get more detailed information in your own language, you know, and if you like the idea, give me an 8 in the chat. And of course, the Russian speaking audience, you can always come to my personal webinars for the Russian speaking audience every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Moscow time. I have a webinar without translation, just in Russian. And I would like Mauricio and other leaders to do the same in their own language and develop and, you know, promote knowledge in the area of cryptocurrency, the smart portfolio instrument, the training in the academy, cryptocurrency exchange and global unit payment system, thanks to which you can already now take your profit from smart portfolio, move it to the global unit pay, order your bank card, and make payments with that bank card. And the global pay limits are way better and higher than other similar cards. So, I mean, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Be prosperous and live long, and may the financial force be with you. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.